What's going on, Jeromes? We are back. We're so back. NFL season kicks off tonight. Ravens at Chiefs, and we're going to go through like we did last season. I forget what we ended up. It was not good. It's almost like picking the entire slate as opposed to a couple of bangers that you like. Picking the whole slate is a bad idea. Who would have knew? But we're going to pick games against the spread for entertainment purposes only. A couple jelly beans. That's what we do, man. So we're going to keep tabs on things, and we're going to go through. And I understand that there's much better sports and jelly bean wagering outlets. We'll give you facts and statistics. It's like, this team is actually 6-1 against the spread on artificial turf in this time zone. No. We pick on vibes. That's what we're doing, man. So first up, Ravens against Kansas City, the reigning defending NFL champions, back-to-back. Can Chiefs make it three-peat? I don't know, man. But I feel like the Ravens, so never discount, okay, the Ravens want revenge. The Ravens are always feeling like the little brother during the Chiefs Kansas City reign right now, and they have a lot to prove. And I think that the Ravens will go into Kansas City. I'm not sure if they'll win, but this is going to be a close-ass game, so I'm definitely going to take the field goal in a game that looks to finish pretty close. Friday in Brazil, for whatever reason. Now, we do need to say that there are a bunch of Brazilian football fans on this channel. Respect, but I don't know. I still don't get it. Anyways, but the greasy grimy Green Bay Packers on the road against the Eagles, can they just tie? Or how about no one wins? How about just a no contest? Like they both get an L in the standings. But 2.5 points. I don't believe in the Eagles. I think that they will mightily struggle with Jason Kelce retiring, and also I feel like they're just one piece of adversity away from Sirianni losing the locker room and them just completely imploding this year. So actually, give me the Packers and the points. Neutral site. I don't like it, but Sunday, full slate, like we said, noon games. So the Steelers and Russell Wilson, for whatever reason, on the road against Kirk Cousins. Hey, I was told that Kyle Pitts was going to be good this year, except he already dealing with a hamstring. But in this spot, I don't know. Like, Steelers defense is still going to be damn legit. I think that the Falcons, a little bit more hype than substance at this point in time, although Bijan Robinson is going to be great. I think that this will be a close, sort of tough game. So give me the 3 points and the hook. So give me the Steelers plus the 3.5 here. Arizona at Buffalo. Now, this is an interesting game. I actually jelly bean this one on my own accord because I think that the Cardinals are going to surprise a lot of people in a good way, and I think the Bills are going to disappoint people in a bad way. So give me the Cardinals in this spot. And also, I wouldn't feel bad about using this in a teaser or paying the little extra to get the full touchdown in this spot. I actually just also have a little couple jelly beans on the money line. I actually think Arizona goes into Buffalo and wins. Like, Josh Allen, bereft of weapons. Keon Coleman will take a while to get going. The defense was completely gutted. Also, they lost Matt Milano. Arizona's going to be fun, and they got nothing to lose, and that makes the team very, very dangerous, just like the Vikings. The Tennessee Titans, starting the Will Levis era officially, on the road against Caleb Williams. Whatever. And the Titans are getting the 3.5. Give me the 3.5. I think this is going to be a surprisingly ugly, low-scoring game, and I think Tennessee is going to have a puncher's chance here. So it's going to be close, so give me the 3.5. The Patriots at the Bengals, Patriots getting 8.5 points. And even though Jamar Chase is just back in practice, T. Higgins is pissed off, Joe Burrow is back healthy, ideally they fix their offensive line, and New England's just going to be straight up bad. I think since he's going to get after Jabroni Brisket's ass, I think that the Bengals win by 10 points pretty clearly. Then you got the rematch of the Week 18 matchup. The Texans, the reigning defending AFC South champions, and the upstart Indianapolis Colts. And I said, I really like Indianapolis this year. I like what Steichen's going to do with Anthony Richardson. I think Rich is going to stay healthy. Same thing with Jonathan Taylor-Thomas. So 3 points at home? Shoot. A division game, in a game that's been circled on their schedule ever since the schedule came out. Yeah, give me the Colts in this spot. Although, CJ Stroud and company, they're bad dudes, man. There. Jacksonville Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence just got paid down in Miami. Tua also just got paid. The battle of the, I don't know if we should have paid this guy. Bowl. But Jaguars getting the 3.5 here. I think Miami wins by a touchdown. I think Devin H. busts out. I think Mostert is fine. I think Tyreek and Waddle get after things. I think it's a little bit too much for Jacksonville's defense in the heat down in South Beach. Carolina getting 4 in the Dome against the Saints. I just don't trust the Saints. I think the Saints might be in the running for the worst team in the league. And frankly, I think that they should bench Derek Carr for Spencer Rattler just to see what the kid has. Then last of the noon games, you got the Vikings, 1.5 points against the Giants. Not enough. Not enough. Give me the Vikings to cover and to obviously win outright. And I think that this could be a biblical beatdown. I think that slinging Sam Darnold back at MetLife Stadium is going to put up numbers with Jefferson. Jefferson's on the FU revenge tour. That Flores defense is going to get after Daniel Jones. Malik Neighbors is going to request a trade after 1 week, and it's just going to be bad. It's going to be bad, man. 4 late games. You got the Raiders making the quick trip to L.A. to take on the Chargers, start of the Jim Harbaugh era. Chargers have a lot of issues, man. And I think it might take a while for them to figure out their identity. I think that the Raiders, I love Antonio Pierce. Their quarterback situation is not great, but I think that defense will lead them early on. So give me the 3 points on the road against the Chargers. So neither of these teams have a true home field advantage. So what happens? Like, do all the Raiders fans just go down to L.A.? Or there's still a bunch of Raider fans in L.A. from way back in the day. So I wonder what SoFi is going to be looking like crowd-wise. Then you got the Cowboys on the road against the Browns. Cowboys are 2.5 point favorites. Oh, no, that is correct. The Cowboys are dogs on the road. Anyways, give me the Cowboys and the points here. And I would actually use this as a teaser. So 6-point teaser. So you could get the Cardinals plus 13.5 and then Dallas plus 8.5. So it covers major numbers. And I don't trust Deshaun Watson. I really don't. And even though the Browns have a legit defense, I think that the Cowboys could be in disarray for a little bit. But I think that Zimmer defense gets after Deshaun Watson, man. I think he serves up a meatball or two. Next up, you got the Bo Nix and the stupid-ass Sean Payton Broncos on the road in Seattle, starting the Mike McDonald era. I actually think that Geno has himself a really great game here. I think that the Seattle offense rolls, even though Surtain just got paid. Seattle defense gets after Bo Nix, and I think that he has a tough game overall. I think that the Seahawks win and they cover by about 14. Then you got last of the late games. You got the Commies on the road against the Bucks. Start of the Jaden Daniels era, but the Bucks have just been consistent. And you got to respect Todd Bowles and that defense, and also Baker Mayfield and company getting things going offensively. So I think the Bucks win and the cover in this spot. Sunday night football, waiting all day for Sunday night. Rams without Kelly Stafford visiting Detroit. It's saying Detroit, man. This is Super Bowl. So Stafford reunited, revenge game yet again. But I think that the Lions, I think that they're reading their own headlines. I think that they're coming in a little bit haughty and arrogant. And, yeah, they probably should have won the Super Bowl last year if they didn't blow that lead against the Niners. But whatever. Give me the Rams plus the points in this spot. I think that the Rams defense, even without Morris and even without Aaron Donald, I think that they are going to be pretty damn legit. Offensively, I think that they're going to do work, so I think they'll be perfectly fine. Monday night, so Aaron Rodgers returning to the Bay Area, taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Whatever. Even though the Jets defense will be legit even without Hassan Reddick, and I think Breece Hall will have a nice game, but I think San Francisco will just get it done. And, yeah, you're just getting these guys like Trent Williams and Brandon Ayuk together at the last second. That's always a concern, but also I think they will rally around Ricky Pearsall, recovering from that gunshot wound. So I actually think that a little bit of an emotional game for the Niners. I don't think that they'll have that Super Bowl hangover, and I think that they'll do work against the Jets and cover at home on Monday night. But that's it. That's at Week 1 NFL picks for entertainment purposes only. Couple of jelly beans. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section below. What are your favorite picks? Let us know, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull production value.